Hey, Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2022 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Libra, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links, Libra, in the description box below. All right, let's dive into your key themes for the month of December. We have body talk, we have creativity, and you also had finances show up, but we have the conflict behind it, which I really love because this is talking about overcoming obstacles when it does come to financial matters, finding solutions, and finding ways to increase or enhance your money, your finances. There's something that you are working hard towards growing, and I do see it happening. So the fact that the conflict card came behind the finances is a really good sign. You're having some new creative strategies when it does come to how you generate income. This could be a new income source. Some of you are putting a creative spin maybe on a project, or you may be asking your boss or the people you work with for more challenging tasks or ideas to grow and to learn. But also I'm sensing that you have a lot of brilliant, unique ideas that you are using maybe within your own business or within your own hobbies. So let's back up here. The first card out we have is body talk. This is about loving yourself, Libra. Some of you may be focusing on your body, your mental health, your chakra healing. Some of you may be seeing a healer, or you may become certified as maybe a Reiki healer or an energy worker. For others of you, I feel like you're just taking a look at your health and seeing how you can increase your wellness. How can you feel more vitality, more inspiration? And I feel that you've overcome a lot within your body. Some of you may have changed the way that you looked, whether you have lost weight, you may have gained weight. For others of you, you may have cut out sugars, you may have cut out alcohol, you may have started to love yourself in your skin, in your own body. And that's what I feel from this card. I feel like you're making steps that are pivotal to your spiritual and personal growth. But what's happening here is you're starting to really love yourself unconditionally, loving every piece of yourself, flaws and all. So I like that this body talk card is showing up, Libra, because some of you have been struggling at times with your mental health, but I feel like you're in the right place. Some of you may even teach other people how to love themselves. You may be a love coach, or you may be some sort of mentor, guide, inspirational leader, healer. You may also help other people feel beautiful in their skin, whether you are a tattoo artist, a makeup artist, you may work with hair, you may work with massage, or again, energy or chakra healing. So I feel that you are doing something for others or towards your own body that's going to really feel good and feel uplifting in the month of December. Now, Libra, your creativity is on fire. I haven't really looked into the cards too much, but I couldn't help but notice you have a plethora of wands showing up, especially towards the end of the month. I feel like you are feeling that divine channeled energy of inspiration. You're feeling inventive as well. Some of you are expressing yourselves. It could be through the way you look as well. Maybe you're redoing your hair. Some of you, they're actually showing me a color in the hair. So you may have had like one piece of color, whether it's a clip-on feather or whether you've streaked a piece of your bangs or the front, or whether you are male and you've done something with your hair, maybe even grown out your beard or mustache. But there's something with the image here, but you're loving it. And I feel other people are loving it as well. Creativity here. You have an imagination that is above and beyond, Libra. You are talented. You are an artist. And I feel like you're discovering just how far you can take your talent. And some of you are putting a creative twist on your talent. You may be offering additional modalities to what it is that you do. You may be, again, wanting to challenge yourself, take something to the next level. For example, you can see here that she's sitting in this beautiful scenery. She has here her paintbrushes and her clean slate of paper where she is doing her artwork, and she may be a painter. She may have never used colored pencils or chalk or something else to be able to create on her template there. And I feel like you may be expanding outside your box, but it's still creative and it's still aligned with what it is that you're doing, but it's like you're stretching it to the next level. You may be a massage therapist incorporating Reiki or energy work or crystal therapy into your practice. For others of you, you may be doing something with the body, and you may be adding something else to the mix here. I'm just getting that you're expanding because you're thinking of additional ways to generate income. For some of you, you have had money conflicts. You've struggled here. But I see here that you are working on whatever triggers that you've had internally, maybe lack of self-worth, maybe it was a limiting belief of scarcity or poverty conscious mindset. For some of you, you had to work with the competition. You've had to learn, you've had to evolve, and you've had to grow. But eventually here, I feel very soon, finances are really looking wonderful for you, especially going into 2023, Libra. Finances here say that there's an abundance coming your way. You may be able to put a little bit more money away. Some of you, you may be investing your time, energy, resources, and money into things that will grow. For others of you, there's fortune coming in here. You may even be creating a new income source that's going to bring in more money than you thought originally. But shoot for the stars, Libra, because whatever it is that you are doing, if it's coming from a place of authenticity, truth, and integrity, I feel like you are really going far within this here. Also, I'm getting something with helping other people, helping create more passion, more desire, more love, and inspiring other people to be the best versions of them, to feel good in their own skin as well. So you're definitely coming to a place that's taking a turning point in your life. Now, you have here the 10 of materials right off the bat. This is 10 of Pentacles. It's one of my favorites. And it's all about stability in the family life, financial security, and safety here. It is about building a legacy that you can leave behind, whether it's for your family, your children, the people that you've surrounded yourself with, or it can be on a global level, Libra. Some of you are leaving behind a legacy where every person that you meet, you touch their life in one way, shape, or form. And I feel like it's for the better. So Libra, pat yourself on the back, because sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for the work that we're doing here on earth. And Spirit is saying here that you've earned it. You are worthy and you deserve everything coming your way. And there are great blessings coming your way here, Libra. I just love this reading for you. The next card up is the Fool card. So the 10 of Pentacles can talk about as well inheritance. It can talk about paying off debt. It could be about healing family trauma as well. When we're looking at it in all different perspectives here, it doesn't have to just be about, financial wealth, but I feel like it's emotional wealth as well. Even though it's not necessarily the 10 of Cups, I feel like you're healing from some maybe generational wounding, some ancestral trauma, or something from your childhood. You may certainly be coming up and rising above here, Libra, because you're heading towards this new beginning. And January is the catalyst that gets something going here for you. And it may start as an idea in the month of December, but I feel January, February, and March, you're really embracing the unknown, but you're trusting your intuition here, but you're also feeling inspired. You have a lot of wand energy towards the end. So I feel like your creativity, your passion, your projects, they all have almost a jacked up sense of inspiration that just really inspires you to move forward and to say yes and to kind of grab that bull by the horns and do something, even if you're not sure how it's going to work out, because deep down, you know that if you believe in it enough, that it's going to happen for you. And you're taking the steps to make it happen as well. So it's the belief mingled with the action, where you're meeting the universe halfway and you are opening up new lands. You can see here that she's kind of walking out from that desert place into something quite phenomenal. It almost looks like sunshine and space and magic and everything all in one. So you may have went through a desert period, Libra, where you felt maybe a little bit lonely, isolated. Some of you have withdrawn from society or maybe even the rest of the world, and you had to go within. Maybe you went through an introverted phase of your life in the last few months or maybe even the last year or so, but you're coming out of this desert period and you're going into this unknown land. I want to say it's very, very magical here. And you know that it's going to be better because you're coming out of this desert period, because I feel a lot of you have been doing some deep internal healing, shifting, evolving, and now you're ready to create and make magic. You're ready to co-create with the universe here. You have Queen of Voices, Queen of Swords. This is your energy, Libra. You are fully embracing and stepping into your power, into your truth, into your integrity. No, I'm not saying that you weren't living your truth before, but you may have had to overcome some limiting beliefs, some obstacles. You may have had to really go within and do some deep healing. So you've been on the soul purpose and the plan and the track for quite some time, but I'm sensing that you're really feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about the life that you've created, the body that you are in, and your place in the world. There's a sense of authenticity here, originality that is really showing up in your world, and other people are noticing this as well. And I feel if you are wanting to get recognition, even though I don't necessarily see the Six of Wands, which is one of my favorites, I feel the Six of Wands showing up because the next three cards here are all wands. We have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Inspiration. We have the Page of Inspiration, and we have the King of Inspiration. Wow, I didn't even realize that the two of them were together here. So this could be a family dynamic. It could be a king and a queen and a child. For others of you, this is partnerships. For some of you Librans, this is about masculine and feminine. It's creating a sense of wholeness. Now, if you felt like there was a missing puzzle piece or a piece of you that may have gone missing and you have been trying to find it, where are you? I feel like you're coming together with, your masculine, feminine, and you're creating a whole within yourself, Libra. And actually, it's creating this beautiful Page of Wands, Page of Inspiration. And there's the colorful hair. I love that. I didn't even see it. You can see the black cat sitting there. But she also has a streak of pink, and there's purple, and there's green. So some of you are certainly coloring or streaking your hair. There's another cat here, which cats represent independence, but yet playfulness. And also cats, the saying, cats have 9 lives. So I feel like you, Libra, you're given a second chance, or maybe an 8th or 9th chance to follow your bliss, follow your passions, follow your soul's purpose, to again grab that bull by the horns and create a life that is beautiful, that is inspirational. Some of you are highly creative. Some of you are artists. And I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, it's creating some sort of match. It's creating some sort of whole. And it's creating a sense of fulfillment and success. If you're looking for love, this Queen and King of Wands, they are a power couple that are very confident with themselves. They're confident with the world. They're very adventurous, very social. So some of you may be coming out of, again, this desert period. You're stepping into your power, embracing it, but you're feeling more social, more active, more alive. The King and Queen, they're bold, they're wise, they inspire others to live their best lives. They take charge of their destiny because they head towards their passion. Some of you may be building up your own career. If you are a business owner, or if you work for someone else, there's advancement happening here with the King and the Queen. For others of you, you may receive some news. Pages can bring about news regarding your career, a project, or a course of study that you may be on. You may be gravitating towards learning something new that's creative, that's spiritual, that's exciting. Stay inquisitive. Keep that beginner's mindset here, Libra, because it's something that's going to really stir up that passion, and you're going to feel really eager to start this whatever it is for you. There's a sense of enthusiasm here. There's a sense of growth. And I feel like there's an opportunity for you to really level up, take something to the next level, whether it's your career, your relationship, your health. You're taking something and creating a balance, creating a sense of wholeness, fulfillment. So this is powerful energy, Libra. All right, regarding your finances, we actually have here, we have the tree, which is one of my favorite abundant cards, but we also have, oh, they're right. There are two trees. They just said there are two trees. This does remind me of the 10 of Pentacles. Whenever I get this tree card, this is financial growth. This is something coming to fruition, like we talked about. It is an opportunity for more abundance. Now, Spirit may be guiding you to spend some time outdoors, to take vacation, to work from anywhere in the world. This can be about a family business or just being more stable in your career, because I kind of jumped ahead here. This is the exciting future card, but what's showing up here is, which is the same exact energy as the finances with the conflict behind it. So it doesn't surprise me to see that behind this spiral, we have the coffin. So again, it's a reminder that some of you may have struggled within your financial means. There may have been challenges. Some of you, there could have been a job that had ended. There may have been administrative work or office work or tasks. Some of you had to work maybe a night shift or an odd job, or you've just felt like you've invested into things that weren't helpful or weren't growing, but really the things that you have invested in, I wouldn't say that they were bad investments. They were opportunities for growth, Libra. And now you have this beautiful opportunity to spiral things outward from this situation of the coffin here. Now you're able to climb that ladder. You're on this upward and outward trend. When you look at that spiral, it starts from the middle here. That may have been the coffin energy that you were in, but now you're starting to spiral outward in a positive way. This can be about promotions. It can be about revisiting a job. It's about networking, connections. Some of you may be taking a business trip. They're giving me the word convention. So there may be some sort of a convention that you are heading towards in 2023. It's not in the month of December, I don't sense, but it certainly could be. But I feel like you may be networking more in the month of December, kind of getting out of that desert period. But I am seeing here in 2023, there's going to be an opportunity to travel for either your personal life, for pleasure or for play, or your career. But also, I sense that some of you are saving more money than you have in the past. So if you were going through a time where it just felt like your finances were spiraling out of control, the money card says that you're creating stability and actually more than enough to not only live a life of possibly luxury, but live a creative, abundant life that you want for yourself, Libra. So this is good. I love this. Now, in matters of the heart, you have the honeymoon card, which says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now, if you celebrate the holiday seasons, Christmas and New Year's, things of that nature, Hanukkah, you may be celebrating with loved ones, with someone special in your life. You may even meet someone around the holiday time if you're looking for love. Again, King and Queen of Wands is about partnerships, contracts, connections. It doesn't have to be romantic love, certainly could be, but it may be you coming together with a sister or with a brother, a sibling, a child, a parent, a friend that you haven't seen for quite some time. But for those of you Librans who are single, ding, ding, there's new love coming in here. Now, it could be, again, in the shape or form of maybe an animal, a new companion, a friend, a new coworker. But for those of you that are really wanting to manifest a soulmate in the romantic sense, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, or they are about to. I love this. There could also be some sort of reunion, holiday gathering, or work party that someone may have their eye on you, Libra, and you don't realize this, but I feel like someone may come to you and let you know how they feel. They may say, Libra, I've had my eye on you, not in a creepy way, hopefully, but I've had my eye on you for quite some time. I'd love to go out for coffee or to go have dinner or drinks or whatever this is for you, Libra. But I feel like there could be a message coming in regarding love. Now, what do we have from your soul's truth? Sometimes we need a reminder of certain things in our lives, and your soul is speaking to you at this time, Libra. And one of the messages is, are you communicating your needs? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Sometimes I'm guilty of this myself. We are having a human experience, so we need to deal with the human emotions at times. Sometimes we feel like other people should read our mind, and especially me being intuitive, I think, well, doesn't everybody think the way I do? But then I have to release the ego center and say, no, sometimes I need to express what it is that I need. They can't always read my mind. So that may be what's happening here for you, Libra. You may need to express yourself. Otherwise, that throat chakra can manifest a throat clearing, a cough, a tickle. As I said that, I got a little tickle. So you may need to really express yourself through words or through speaking your world into being here. Today's soul action, Libra. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need to do in order to feel safe enough to express those needs? Sometimes we hold back in fear of them just rejecting us anyway. Maybe we walk on eggshells at times, or maybe you fear that your needs won't be met, so you just don't speak up and say anything. Spirit is saying that your needs matter, so make a step today to communicate them. And sometimes that's difficult. Sometimes that's a hard one to go by. And that's why your soul's truth is reminding you that today, Libra. And lastly, we have, who can I serve? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Today's soul action, listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. So any act of kindness is going to leave you feeling possibly, I feel, better than the actual kindness that you delivered to another person. We need more of that interaction. It reminds me a couple months back, and this is the first time that I've shared it with anyone, because I'm not looking to get any sort of pat on the back for what I did, but I was eating at a restaurant and I noticed that it was a little girl's 10th birthday, and I was called to leave her, give her a little gift of, I think it was either $10 or $20, where I just wanted to let her know that she was appreciated. And even though her family was with her and she was well-mannered and they were celebrating and she was getting praise and love around her. She was so well-mannered, and I just felt this beautiful vibe that I couldn't help but just tell her happy birthday. She was sitting next to us, and give her this little monetary gift, which to her face lit up, and it was beautiful, just energy and exchange. But I didn't expect anything in return, and I quickly left because I didn't want, any sort of refusal or the parents wondering what's going on here. But I ended up feeling wonderful about that act or that deed, but I didn't expect anything in return, and I have never told anybody about it. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here happening for you, Libra, is who can you serve today? What small act of kindness? It doesn't have to be money. It could be opening the door for someone. It could be a smile. It can be a compliment. Maybe some of you do serve others in your career. This is about you spreading more of that beautiful soul-to-soul connection that we as humans crave here on earth. And us souls need, again, we're souls having a human experience, but sometimes we forget that we are all intertwined and that we all come from love, and we need to spread more of it. So listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel, Libra. I feel like it's going to completely change the game. All right. Now, what do we have from your spiritual team, your ancestors, your guides, your loved ones? We have here soul power. You're coming into your soul power here. That's evident with your reading. And it says here, always remember you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So even when your body is tired and wore down, you have the strength, and that's your next card. Spirit wants you to realize that you have the strength to reach into that soul power that you have. Strength comes from many sources, Libra. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. And that's important for you to acknowledge, because sometimes we can take on the weight of the world. Sometimes we have to be strong here on earth, and we have to learn and grow and evolve, and we go through things that are challenging, and we go through conflict, we go through adversity, we go through opposing views, competition, obstacles. We feel triggered at times, but we have the strength to find solutions, to overcome the challenges, to face the next challenge, and so forth and so on. So you're definitely coming to a place where you're benefiting from all of the strength that you've accumulated because of your life experiences. And lastly, hope. Your guides want you to know, and your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out, Libra, if you're ever at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, know that there is always hope. Whether you're struggling with your finances, with a loved one, or with your health, there's always hope. And I feel like you are taking a look at the hope, the inspiration, and you're putting a little bit of that creative twist. Some of you are channeling energy of hope and inspiration to help heal others. So very beautiful, Libra. You have here card 12, which is the Hanged Man energy, and it's about new perspectives. It's time for you to sing your own song. It's time for you to create your own dream. Stop living to create someone else's dream, Libra. It's time for you to create your own heaven on earth. What does that look like to you? And take one step closer to making that happen. And it starts within your perspective. Changing the way that you view things is very, very powerful, and that is half the work here. And last but not least, Libra, we have card 44, which is the Thinker card. And I'm just going to read to you the oracle message from the guidebook. Now, this is all about logic, and you have the Queen of Swords. You are an air sign, Libra. You do think logically and analytically. This is also about strategy. And the message here for you is this. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct. For in this moment, there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you are playing right now. Yes. Sometimes we tend to make things more difficult than they need to be, Libra. Sometimes the answer is simplification, simplifying things, not overthinking, not overworking, not overburdening ourselves with every little thing. It is about, it's kind of, even though it sounds counterintuitive, I feel like you're taking a logical approach, but you're doing it. You're thinking it, doing it, saying it, and sticking with it. So it's not as if you are deciding to keep replaying it over and over and over in your mind, which you may have done in the past, Libra. This Thinker energy says that you're thinking about your next step and your next plan. But once you have that idea manifested, you're going to ground it into reality and you're going forward. And that's what I see with this Fool energy. So don't tend to overanalyze things or over process or think too deeply into a situation, because like I said here, sometimes we don't communicate what it is that we need. And then we get caught up in a spiral of, well, they should know this. They don't love us because they're not contributing, or they don't do this, or they don't do that, or there's miscommunication that's caught up due to the entanglement of overthinking, overanalyzing. And if we were just to speak up for what we need, it would be so much simpler. And that's what I feel here for you, Libra. So I certainly hope this resonates, beautiful soul. A lot of really great things coming in for you, especially in terms of finances, long-term growth, success, longevity, and I feel like you're being valued. There's going to be a very important message, invitation, or news coming in that's going to allow you to really take off, spread those wings that you have, Libra. That is what I have for you. I certainly hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love and light.